Okay. Use the shoulder. Yes, ma'am. Hi, everybody. This is Arie and you're tuned into the service line. I'm here with the one and only Jaeda Daniel in Chihuahua, Mexico, for the W50 event she's participating in this week. Jaeda, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Doing fantastic. I want to let our viewers in a little bit to your life and your times these days, but to start, we should go back to the beginning. How'd you get into tennis? How'd we get here?
I started playing when I was 4. My older sister played. My dad got her into tennis because he saw the Williams sisters. That was my childhood. And eventually I decided I wanted to try it and he agreed and the rest is history from there.
The rest is history is a bit of an understatement. But
Mm.
now that we got a bit about your tennis life, I want to jump into maybe your life as a whole. We're going to do a little something I call serve and volley. So I'm just
Okay.
going to hit you with some quick questions. Give me the answer, no thought needed. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
All right. Backhand or forehand?
Backhand.
Drop shot or overhead?
Overhead.
Favorite show right now?
Ozark.
Favorite pro sports team?
Eagles.
Go Birds. Best book you've ever read?
The Hunger Games trilogy.
Lululemon or Fabletics?
Fabletics.
Nike, Under Armour, or Adidas?
Under Armour.
Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Cat
Everything.
or dog?
Dog.
What type of dog?
A golden doodle.
Tennis hero.
Serena Williams.
Favorite country you've ever been to?
That is a tough one. Japan.
Favorite city in the United States?
Philadelphia.
Great answer there. Food you couldn't live without?
um, Oxtail.
Food you never need to eat again?
Feta cheese. Cottage cheese. Any of the cheeses.
One word to describe your tennis.
Improving.
And I think that's a great place to go to because rapid fire's over here. We got some real questions for you. 2025 is coming to a close, and you have seen vast improvement. Your world ranking has improved 200 spots since earlier this year. What do you attribute that to?
We made some changes earlier this year, and I think I got to a point in my career where I felt like I needed to be more in control of my own process and I needed to look internally and lean on my team at home to guide me instead of looking for answers elsewhere. And I
Okay.
think that that really put me on the right path and in the right mindset to compete and to play these events with the right ideas in mind and not trying to be things that I'm not on the court.
So it's not necessarily like you gain 10 miles an hour on your serve or your backhand all of a sudden tripled in spin.
I think that the game itself has been improving year after year, but I think that I've had the skills that I still have now. I just haven't been able to put them together in the matches and have results to back that up for me. And I think that recently I've had more results and I've been much more confident in that process. And I think that's been the biggest difference for me.
Love it. I got the chance to watch a video on YouTube as I was researching for this interview where
God.
you were 15 years old, you're in Mauritius, coming off a couple pro tournaments that you did pretty well in. The whole world's out in front of you. You're 26 now. If you could go back in time and talk to that 15-year-old, what do you think she would need to know?
So many things. If I had to pick one, would be to trust yourself and trust your small circle, like your village, because there's always going to be people coming and going, and that's important. But it's important to also lean on that immediate circle, and then also trust yourself and your instincts. I think
Mm-hmm.
I've had to learn that in a lot of different ways along the way, and I think just looking back, I've always been strong-willed and I would want to tell her to lean into that and be confident in that.
I love that. And it's interesting you say it takes a village, but you have a small circle. Realistically, pro tennis, not necessarily the most lucrative endeavor at this point in time. I mean, there are tournaments where you can go out there, bring home a trophy, and still lose money. How is this possible for you? How are you
Yeah.
able to chase your dream?
Yeah, I've been blessed beyond words with a team at home and supporters that have given me the funds and the opportunities to go out here and play almost every week and um, to travel. And they have been the biggest blessing in this entire journey. I've been able to play in a bunch of different countries and at a lot of different levels, and really they're the only reason that I've been able to keep doing this for the last 3 years, going on 4 years now.
Hmm.
Um, and so for that, I'm eternally grateful.
And it is interesting, we're this beautiful place. We've got a gorgeous backdrop here, but tennis isn't all mountains and sunshine. It's a lot of pain. And I see that every day that I'm out with you as you practice and you work. But there's something special about chasing a dream. And I think the opportunity to chase a dream, what does it mean to you to be able to truly go after what you
Yeah.
want in life?
I mean, I think that's everything. When I started post college, the only reason I got into the situation I was is because the woman who has spearheaded this situation told me that she believes that everyone should have the opportunity to chase their dreams, whatever that is.
Hmm.
And that pushed me and inspired me and felt really validating. And to be here 3 years later, still under that same direction is a beautiful gift to me. But yeah, I think a lot of people don't have the opportunity to go after what they want, and that just is the way that life works. But for me, I'm obviously very lucky. And so I think that in those tough moments and in those delayed flights and crappy hotels and, difficult weeks and hard losses, that's really what sticks in the forefront. And that's what I kind of am able to come back to.
Yeah, I think when we talk about the team that supports you, that immediate team, but also the very generous people that decide to support you in that journey, I think that's something anyone can relate to, right? Is that
Yeah.
opportunity to chase and to dream and to hope, and to live and to be in pain, and to suffer for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And I know that you're very grateful that people have gone out of their way to make sure you have that opportunity. So
Yes.
2025 is almost in the books.
Yes.
2026 on its way here. What are your goals for the upcoming year in tennis?
My biggest goal right now is one, to continue down this path. And I know that that's very vague, but for me internally, the progress that has been made within the last few months is fully just believing in that process and committing to it. And so I think just overall, that's my first thought. And then for singles, I would love to be top 400, crack 300. Doubles, I'm 280 right now. I'm close to my career high, I think. And so would love to push into the 100s if
Hmm.
I really needed to put like numbers on it. But the biggest thing for me is continuing to play for the right reasons and continuing to compete in the mindset that I believe is what I need to get where I'm going.
It's great to hear. The service line's a quick hitter, but is there anything else you feel like anyone else needs to know about you or your journey?
Um, I guess I just want to reiterate how grateful I am to be here. I think I say that a lot, and I think sometimes maybe it loses its meaning. But I wouldn't be here without all of my support back home, as well as other people who are supporting. Whether that's in coaching or just watching matches. Like,
Hmm.
but that support goes so long, and really is it is a reminder for me that it's a journey, and that hopefully it's a long one.
I think that's well said. I think that's well said. Thanks for tuning into the service line. We'll see you next time. Cheers.